Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Stevenson. I'm the director and curator for the Nathan Manilow Sculpture Park, otherwise known as theNate. And I'm really excited to be talking to Neil Goodman today about our new acquisition project that we're going to bring Sound of the Woods to theNate. Hi Neil, how are you doing?
I'm great, man.
We've had your work on our campus multiple times, and we really got to know you through that process. And it was a really easy sell to when the board was looking at a new acquisition for the park to say, hey, Neil Goodman is the person we really would like to see something from. So this new piece is going to be made of bronze, which
Right.
is much more permanent. So tell us a little bit about the piece, Sound of the Woods.
Well, I mean, there's two kinds of sculptors. There's sculptors who make objects, and there's sculptors who deal with space and objects. And I'm a sculptor who sees sculpture as a relationship to the space, and it needs to be charged, it needs to be dynamic, and the relationship between what's there and what's not there. I mean, it's a metaphor for the mystery of life, because we live, we die, we think about what's not there, and we create substance with what is there. And so, in essence, the sculpture has to hold both worlds simultaneously. You start as a young artist with this dream, and you look at these artists and you want to be them, you admire them, you take their catalogs to bed, you wake up and you look at them, and you add, and you keep asking yourself, can I add anything to this, just an incredible discourse? And suddenly at an older age, which I am 70, you get the opportunity to, to be a companion with these artists. And I mean, that's a dream. It's an incredible realization of ambition and accomplishment. So I mean, I'm really thrilled to be part of this project. I really believe in the mission of the Nathan Manilow Sculpture Garden. I taught at Indiana University Northwest in Gary, Indiana for 38 years. I retired as professor emeritus. And so I see Governor State, the Manilow Sculpture Garden, and let's say similar situation in the sense that it's a learning lab, and it has a certain democracy of reaching people through generations and through different economic groups, different minorities, different people, young and old. And I love the libertarian idea that we're working for a kind of a collective consciousness with art, and that's pretty important in my value system.
Yes, and in the words of our founder, Louis Manilow, he said that these monumental outdoor sculptures inspire us to imagine and to do great things.
These are complicated thoughts, and they're critical thinking, and that's what we're supposed to be doing as educators and as good citizens, is engaging in a dialogue with each other, and not just a reactionary response. And I think that, I think that the Nate certainly, I think it really fulfills that mission. I think that's huge, and it's great to be able to participate in that as a sculptor.
Yes, and our audience ranges from people who are completely brand new to the idea of sculpture. We have students, we have school children who come, certainly our art students at GSU, and then we have the art professionals or the art enthusiasts who come from around the world really to visit this collection because of its significance and the other artists in it. So it's exciting to me to present a new piece that is going to enhance the collection that we already have and add something new to it. Well, I know we were all very excited to pursue acquiring a new Neil Goodman sculpture, and the fundraising for it has been really dynamic and exciting. And the people who have joined us and made major contributions are really excited about being part of this project. We have a little bit more that we need to do in terms of fundraising, so I hope we can get other people excited to make their contribution now.
I received a note from our lead donors, Carrie and Tom Brown, who said, when we were presented with the opportunity to participate in the acquisition of Neil Goodman's Sound of the Woods, we thought it would be a great opportunity to help add to the Nate's already stellar collection. Our contribution toward bringing Sound of the Woods to the NeilGoodman resonates with us because we believe we are making a bigger impact than if we made a similar donation to a larger institution. The NeilGoodman thrives with enthusiastic grassroots support from those of us who treasure fabulous art in an incredible setting. Thank you, Carrie and Tom. And to anyone else hearing this message, please join them with your donation now, knowing that your impact will also be significant to us here at the NeilGoodman and to the underserved communities in our region. Thank you.